we are going to look at ratio. Ratio is a method to use comparing two or more quantities, but make sure they are in the same unit. So if you compare with the kilogram, it should be the other one should be the kilogram. And then the ratio can be expressed as 2:5, or it can be expressed 2:5. You can say 2:5, or you can express the division sign like 2/5, or you can write it in decimal form, because 2/5, if you convert in the decimal form, it is 0.4. So we can express any one of these way, but most preferably we use either this one, or we just write down in the division form. And by looking at that, we can understand that when we have that ratio, actually we can like whatever we can do in a fractional form, you are allowed to multiply or divide the same number in your denominator and numerator. The same thing you can do in the ratio. If you need to do multiplication, you can do the multiplication of the same number on the top and bottom. If you need division, you can do the division on the top and the bottom, or it means the first term and the second term in this case. The order in which the numbers are written is very important. So if I say 2:5 or 2:5 or 2:5 and 5:2 is not the same thing, it's a completely different. Like if I say not sugar, if I say water, you are mixing water with milk, maybe in a proportion of water, maybe 1 liter or 2 liter water. 2 liter, you see, liter I am comparing with 1 liter milk. But if I wrote down like 1, 2, and this is basically it's the same 2:1 or 2:1, because L we can cancel each other. As I said, you can cancel both sides some similar stuff. So 2 liter divided by 1 liter, L could be cancelled. So it's just 2, it is simplified form as 2:1 or 2:1. But if I say, oh, it is 1:2, then it's completely different. Why? Because that 1 represents the first, because we are writing water first, then milk. So when I'm saying water to milk, this is water to milk. So water 2 liter and milk 1 liter, or water to whatever milliliter, 1 to milliliter. So 1 is the milk, 1 milliliter. So the first part is coming water, because we are writing water. But if I wrote like that, then it's the water is for that, so it means 1 liter water and 2 liter milk. So your proportion is completely changing. So make sure then when you are writing the ratio, then make sure that your order is always keeping consistent. Like if you make water to milk, it should be water to milk there. All the amounts in a ratio can be multiplied or divided the same with the same number or by the same number to give an equivalent ratio. As I said, we are allowed to do the multiplication or division with the same number, which is giving us the equivalent ratio. What does it mean? So it means if I say, okay, I am adding 6 liter or I can say water to milk ratio. Okay, I am saying, oh, I am adding 6 liter of water with 2 liter of milk. Then we are actually allowed to divide it and make it simplified form. So we can divide by L. So L is gone. So we just can write down 6:2. And then you say, now we can even simplify it. We can divide both part by 2. It would be just 3:2:1. Why? So it's L cancel from both sides. As I said, we can divide for the both part like a fraction what we did. And also we are dividing here by 2, because there's 3 times 2 is 6 and 2 times 1 is 2. So this is the simplest form. So instead of saying that we are adding water and milk in 6 liter to 2 liter, it's easier to understand, to explain to others that we are adding water milk in 3:1 proportion or ratio. So that's why simplification is very important.